Hello everyone. Today we are going to create a report program which helps us to fetch data from purchase order tables EKKO and EKPO. The data from both the tables are displayed in two separate ALV. If we click on header radio button, we need to enter the header document number and we can see the header data. And if we choose item radio button, we can see item data. For that, we need to create a selection screen with two radio buttons and two fields, one for header and another for item. Now, let's start creating our program. First, go to T code SC38. Give the program name as ZRAD. Select source code and click create. Give the title, select executable program, click save, click local object, and a new project will be created. Now, give an include with name ZRAD underscore top. Here, we will be doing our data declaration part. Here, I am declaring the structures used for displaying output and also the necessary indentables and work areas. Let's create selection screen in new include ZRAD underscore SCR. We start by creating block main. This block contains two radio buttons and two fields, one for purchase header data and one for purchase item data. Both radio buttons are placed in the same group, so only one option can be selected at a time. Let's create another include ZRAD underscore F01. We will write our code here. Now we have finished with include part. Now let's start with events. Our first event is initialization. In this event, all the initialization process takes place. After initialization event, we move to add selection screen output. This event helps us to control the visibility of the field according to corresponding selection. For example, if the user selects the purchase header option, the system activates only the EBLN field and hides EBLP. If the user selects the purchase item option, the system activates EBLP and hides EBLN. Now we will create a subroutine at selection screen output as PBO. Double click and create the subroutine inside F01. Inside the PBO, write loop at screen and activate the PBO. Place a breakpoint in PBO and start debugging. This is done to find the screen group. While debugging, we can find that in group 4, for each specific numbers, our input fields will be present. Note down all those numbers and once we get all the necessary details, exit the debugger and start coding. Inside PBO, we will give two screen attributes, screen invisible and screen active. If we need to activate the purchase header field, we will give screen invisible equal to 0 and screen active equal to 1, and inverse in purchase item field, so that the purchase header will be visible. If we need to display the purchase item, do the exact opposite. Before the end loop, we should write the statement modify screen. This ensures that all changes made to the screen fields inside the loop are applied and displayed correctly on the selection screen. After writing all code in PBO, we move to start of selection. This is the most important part where the actual working of logic starts. Inside start of selection, we check if purchase header is selected. Then the logic part of purchase header will be executed. And if purchase item is selected, the logic part of purchase item will be executed. We will create separate subroutines for both header and item. For purchase header, perform header is a subroutine where we write all the select queries to data from standard purchase header table. Subroutine fcat header is a section where we define how the field should be displayed in ALV. In subroutine ALV underscore header, we will pass all the necessary data, and using the reuse ALV grid display function, we can easily display the output in ALV. Similarly, in item, we create perform underscore item for writing all the select queries to take data from standard purchase item table. The subroutine fcat underscore item is a section where we define how the field should be displayed in ALV. In subroutine ALV underscore item, we will pass all the necessary data, and using the reuse ALV grid display function, we can easily display the output in ALV. After finishing coding, let's execute our program. So first, I am selecting purchase order header. Now I am selecting purchase order item. I hope you understood the video. Thanks for watching. Follow for more such contents.